Welcome, my loves, to this core and upper body focused sequence. We're going to be predominantly working on the floor for this sequence. So if you're on a hardwood surface, maybe you want to grab a blanket. I've got a spongy floor, so I'm all good. I've got 1 kilogram ankle weights on, but they're not necessary whatsoever. You can, however, grab a pair if you do have a pair. I would not suggest to go any heavier than 1 kilograms on each ankle. I'm going to be using a set of 2 kilogram dumbbells for the sequence also, but as always, this is a beautiful session to do body weight if you would rather not use any equipment. Once you have what you need, let's meet in all fours today. So just turning towards the short edge of the mat, we're going to come into an all fours position. As you breathe out, we're going to arch the spine up, tilt the chin down. Breathing in, dropping the belly, lifting the chin. Breathing up through the chest. Breathing out, drawing the belly button up into the spine, lowering the chin. And as you inhale, dropping the belly button down, lifting the chest. Let's do one more, breathing out, drawing the belly button up and in. Breathing in, lowering the belly. And then coming through center. Just going to reach the right foot forward towards the hand, sending the glutes forward, unraveling the back toes, maybe shifting the hands, the foot forward slightly, stretching up through the chest, deep stretch. Seeing if we can settle onto our mats as we warm up in practice today. I'm just going to roll back on that right heel, stretching out the hamstring. Gently. We're just going to rock back and forth here on the heel of the right. So this is less of a stretch as we're just warming up and more of an easeful flow. So we're trying to create some warmth through the body. Warming up the chest, the arms, the hips. Beautiful work. Just planting that foot down, we're going to reach the right arm forward, twisting the body open back towards the glutes and then down towards the toes. We're going to reach it up and around once more. Down towards the right toes, planting that right hand down. Going to pick up my right foot, send it back towards my left, come back into child's pose. Stretching out the armpits down through the lat muscles. You can place your forehead on the ground if that feels more comfortable. Big breath in, fill up the ribs and then expand, exhale. Bringing the glutes forward into all fours. We're going to reach that left foot towards the left hand. Stretching in a low lunge. So really pressing that ground away as you lift your chest up and through. Beautiful work. Rolling back on that heel. So we're just going to roll back and forth in this fluid motion. You can bring your foot back a little bit, your hands back a little bit if the angle, the depth, just feels a little bit too spicy for this part of the sequence. Yeah. Breathing through. More of a flow than a stretch. Next time you roll forward, plant that foot. We're going to send that left foot, back towards the right. Stretch back into child's pose once more. Beautiful work, so good. Gently walk your hands back towards your knees. We're going to swivel around, so our feet are going to come in front of our body. Grab one weight if you're using weights today. I have a 2 kilograms, but feel free to use a 1 or a half kilogram today. Okay, so we're all the way on the ground. I have that weight, the bar of the weight facing my body. I'm going to press that weight straight up above my shoulder on the right side. Beautiful work. The left hand can just come out to the left side. We're just going to begin by doing a little crunch and a little lower. That left hand can also come behind the head if that feels more comfortable. So we're doing little lifts, little lowers, little left, little lower. As I lift, I'm trying to reach my armpits towards my knees. So notice if you're pulling on your head. Yeah. Just releasing the head down like a stone in your hand. Left elbow is wide out to the side. Belly button is pulling down into the spine. Feet are planted on that floor. Beautiful work, so good. In 4 counts, we're going to add on. So I'm going to reach this weight towards the outside of the left knee as I pull the knee in towards me. In 2 and 1. So I lower down as I reach for the left knee. I'm pulling that knee in, and then I'm going to unravel. Reaching for the outside and then unraveling. So you really want to turn on your core, because otherwise you're going to create some instability. You're going to roll. So you really want to turn that core on, hug that core in. Yeah. That's going to hold your body still as we lift up. Yeah. Every time your knee and your hand come together, you're turning on that core, pulling that belly button in. Beautiful work, so good. 2 counts, we're going to hold it to the left. The knee of the left is going to stay up. We're going to start running the right leg. In 2 and 1. So I'm staying up. I'm going to pull the right leg in, send it long. Right leg in, send it long. And we're just moving the right leg so the knee's coming in above the hip points. Yes, so good, so strong. Holding still. Beautiful work, so good. Let's do 4. 3 more. 2 more. On the last one, you're going to hold the right knee in, unravel the upper body so we're led down again. The left hand is going to come out to the side. We're just going to do a crunch to the left, lower down. Crunch to the left, lower down. So that left hand that is on the floor is just holding extra stability for us now that both legs are up. So good, so strong. We're almost there. Let's do 2 and 1. Meeting through center. This time we're going to jog both legs. So both feet are going out. Both knees are coming in. So good, so strong. We're almost there. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Last one, holding both legs long. Beautiful. Bend the legs, touch the toes down. I'm going to switch this weight to the other side. So the weight is coming in my left hand. Right hand is coming behind my head. We're going to crunch up, lower down. Yes, we have to do the other side. Crunching up, lowering down. Drawing that belly button down into the spine, allowing yourself to relax and release every time your upper torso meets the mat. Breathing through the move. Beautiful work. In 2 counts, we're going to start raising the right leg. So the right knee is going to come above our hips as the weight is going to reach to the outside of the knee. In 2 and 1. So lower down, reach across. Lower down, reach across. So my left hand with the weight and my right knee are crisscrossing to the side. The weight doesn't need to come too far towards the ground. It's just trying to reach to the outside of that knee. So good, so good. Breathing through it, hugging that belly button in. You're going to notice more of an instability as we twist to the side, and there's more of a weight to the right side. Yes. In 2 counts, we're going to hold it to the side. We're going to start running the left leg. In 2 and 1. So holding it to the side, we're going to pull that left leg in, send it long. In, send it long. Breathing through it. Leg is just coming in towards knee to knee and then sending it long. So good, so good. Breathe through. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're coming knee to knee, unravel back. You're going to place that right hand on the ground. We're just going to twist to the right, lay back, twist into the right, lay back. Holding that belly button in, really drawing your core down towards that mat. If you're feeling any pressure in the back of the neck, you can just lift up straight to the sky rather than a twist. Let's do 2. Last one, unravel down. We're going to start running the legs. We're almost there, staying with it. The depth of the legs is not important. You're just trying to keep the lower back towards the ground, keeping that core contraction. Beautiful work. Holding the legs straight for 2 and 1. Bending those legs, placing the toes down on the ground, dropping that weight down to the side for a moment. Rocking and rolling all the way up to seated. I know that was a little bit of a burner to warm us up for class. Okie dokie. So we're going to grab one weight for this one. I'm going to come into a plank position. So I'm in all fours. The weight is under my right hand. I'm going to take my knees back ever so slightly, sending my glutes forward. I'm going to start lifting my knees into plank and then lowering my knees down. So we're lifting up into plank and then gently kissing the knees to the ground. Breathing through. Beautiful work, so good. So every time I lift into plank, I'm coming into a full plank. So hips and shoulders are aiming to be in one line. So notice if your glutes are really raising to the sky. So that's going to make it easier for yourself. So send your glutes forward. You'll notice you come over your wrists. Beautiful work, so good. In 2 counts, we're going to hold it up into plank. We're going to draw the weight up to our shoulder as we twist into a side plank, raising that weight up to the sky, and then we're going to unravel to the ground. In 2 and 1. So I'm going to draw that weight to my shoulder, open up to the sky, draw it back to my shoulder, and then unravel to the ground. Shoulder, sky, shoulder, ground. And we're going to stay with this combination just for a little moment. Every time you come forward into plank, see if you can reset yourself in that plank. So sending your glutes forward through the hands. Beautiful work, so good. Let's do 2 more. Last one, and we're going to hold it high. So weight is high. We're going to draw that weight to waist, send it high. Weight to waist, send it high. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Beautiful work. Last one, unravel to floor. We're gonna drop those knees down. We're just gonna do a little press up, lift into plank. Little press up, lift into plank. So I'm coming down on my knees for that press up. You can stay up if that's part of your practice today. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold in plank. Awesome work, well done. I'm going to swivel to the other side so you can see me. Yes, as always, we have to do that. Other side, lucky us. So that weight this time is under my left hand. My right hand is on the floor planted. I'm going to walk my knees back ever so slightly. Send my glutes forward. I'm going to just lift the knees, lower the knees, lift into plank, lower. So every time I come into plank, my chest is reaching through my hands and forward. So notice if you're looking down, if you're caving down, you want to pinch those glutes together as you lift. So that means that your hips are going to be down. Every time you lift, your hips are not going to be up here. You want to really send your glutes forward and down as you hug that belly button in. Yeah. Pressing the ground away with that upper body turning on the upper body, the upper back. Yeah. Beautiful work, so good. We're going to stay up in plank. We're going to draw that weight to the left shoulder, unravel to the sky, and then come back to the ground in 2 and 1. I'm going to reset my hand and my feet a little wider, drawing that weight as we twist open, unravel to sky, bringing it to the chest, resetting in plank, shoulder, sky, shoulder, plank. So every time I come into plank, got a little situation going on, unravel, down. Every time I come into plank, I'm turning my torso down. So I'm coming down, turning myself down, turning that left hip down, resetting into plank. Yeah. If you notice my core, my body is facing the ground rather than half towards the left. Let's hold it high. Elbow to waist, lift up. Elbow to waist, lift up. I'm lifting up through my right side body as I do this move. Breathing out. Let's do 4, 3, 2 more. You can do it. Stay strong. Last one. Unraveling down. I'm going to place my knees down. We're going to come into a press up. Knee lift. Press up. Knee lift. Every time I come into press up, my elbows are pinching down by my sides. They're not going wide. Oh my gosh, this burns. Let's do 2. Last one, hold in plank. Beautiful work. Drop those knees down ever so slightly, walking back off those wrists. We just did a lot of work on those wrists. So just take a moment here, just spiral them out. Spiraling those wrists. Yeah. So good. Picking up both weights for this next sequence. I'm going to face it at an angle just so you can see me. I'm going to stay kneeling so my toes are tucked. I'm going to bring one weight in either hand. I'm going to stay back on my heels just for a second. Bring the weights in front of you so your palms are facing forward. I'm going to half circle the weights up overhead and then bring them wide down by my side. Up overhead, and down by my side. So as I raise up, I've got a little bend in my elbows. My crown, my chest, my sacrum, they're all in one line. Beautiful work, so good. Hugging that belly button in for that support. Yeah. Every time we lift overhead, we're gonna start raising the hips. In 2 and 1. So bring the weights down. We're gonna raise up and lift, lower down. Raise up and lift, lower down. And when I lower down, my chest is coming forward ever so slightly. Excuse me. So my glutes are going back. Let's face the side so you can see me. So I'm coming forward, glutes going back, raising to the side, sending them forward. So it's almost like a kneeling squat as we're raising the weights. Yeah, so good. Join me when you're ready. Ooh, yeah. Next time we raise up, we're gonna stay there. We're gonna do a shoulder press, and then we're gonna come back down into this position. In 2 and 1. So raising high, 1 shoulder press, down. Raising high, 1 shoulder press, coming down. Yes, so good. Stay strong. Breathing through it, all the way through. We're hugging that belly button in. Beautiful work, so good. We're gonna add on. So every time we come down, we're gonna add a curl. So we're gonna curl the weights. Up overhead, shoulder press. Lower down, 1 curl. Overhead, shoulder press. Let's do 4 more. 4. Ooh, so good, stay strong. Full sequences. 3. Overhead, shoulder press. You can do it, stay with it. 2 more. Overhead. Press that weight. Last one, best one. Curl. Up overhead. Hold it in shoulder press. For 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. Gently pop those weights down. Untwirl, uncurl those wrists once more. Awesome work, so good. I'm going to bring those weights forward slightly. We're going to come up into a plank on the weights, but we're going to first start with our knees down. So you're going to want to bring your knees a little bit wider than we normally would, sending the glutes forward. I'm going to bring my toes wider at the same time. I'm going to start by rowing that right weight to my right shoulder and then placing it down. Left pull, set it down. Right pull. So we're going to just keep alternating this bent over row position. Let's detail the shape. So my glutes are pinching in towards each other. So I'm squeezing my glutes towards each other. So that's going to bring my hips forward towards the mat. Yeah. You could be back here and you would still get a pretty good row, but you're going to get more core activation if we come forward. And seems as this is an upper body and core. Let's put those glutes forward, shall we? So good, so good. In 2 counts. We're going to bring a tricep extension into the move. We're going to put our left hand on the floor and we're just going to use the right. In 2 and 1. So placing that left weight down, left hand goes on the floor. We're going to row the right, extend, bring it in, set it down. Row the right, tricep, in, set it down. We're gonna stay on the right side just for a second. So good. Breathing through, those glutes are still forward. I know you're feeling it in that left shoulder. Let's do 2 more. So that's 2. Last one. So when you set that weight down this time, we're gonna swivel open to the left. So I'm gonna bring my left knee forward ever so slightly, sending my right foot back towards the mat, and I'm in this external position, this open position. We're gonna row the right arm up, unravel to the sky. And then I'm gonna curl that weight under my left armpit, and then open back to the sky. So we're just curling that weight under, taking it up to the sky. So really hugging that core in. As you twist down, we're hugging those obliques in. Yeah, beautiful work, so good. Stay with it. This is a slow burner. Beautiful work, so good, staying with it. Yeah. Every time you lift your arm up, we're gonna do 1 press to the sky. So it's a down press and a curl under. Lift up, down, press, curling it under. Let's do 4, 3, 2 more, come on, you can do it, stay strong. Ooh. 1 more. Beautiful work, so good. Releasing that weight down to the ground, turning down. So coming back into that first position. Hands are on the weights, knees are going back this time. Glutes are coming forward. We're gonna row with the left, set it down. Row with the right, set it down. So I'm in a forward position. Knees are down. Now, option here to lift both knees, so curling the toes, lifting into plank. So I'm gonna row the weight, set it down, row, set it down. So looking up and through, so looking forward, hugging that belly button in, pinching those glutes together. We won't be here long. Let's do 2. Last 1. I'm gonna set that weight down, bring my knees to the ground. I'm gonna open up to the left side, so my right hand's coming on the ground. I'm gonna pivot open towards the left this time. My right foot is on the ground. I'm gonna swivel to the other side just so that you can see me in this position. Okay, I'm open towards the left. I'm gonna draw that left weight to my shoulder, unravel to sky, bringing it down towards the ground. Bring it up towards the sky. I'm gonna hold it up. I'm gonna swivel that weight under my armpit and then open up to sky. Bringing it down under that right armpit, opening up to the side. Yeah. So I'm using my obliques, hugging that core in. Yeah. My left shoulder is moving slightly, so I'm turning down every time the weight comes under, and then I'm lifting up every time the weight comes up. Let's do 4. Lift up. 3. Lift up. 2. Lift up. Last one, we're gonna add in a press. So lifting up, elbow to waist, press, unravel, lift up, elbow to waist, press sky, turning down. Let's do 4. Pressing to sky, twisting down those obliques. I'm squeezing that belly button in every time I curl down. 2 more. Stay with it, so strong. Twisting down. Last one, press up. unraveling towards that ground. Beautiful work, so good. Coming off that weight, swiveling those wrists once more. So good, so good. We're in our last move. So we're going to stay on our knees for this one. We're going to grab both 2 kilograms. I'm going to face you just so that you can see me. So I'm up on my knees, my toes are tucked. I've got the weights facing my thighs. So bring the left weight in front of your thigh and take the right weight outside. So we're going to lift the left weight in front and we're going to lift the right weight to the side. In 2 and 1. So it's a lift to shoulder height, set it down. Then I'm going to swivel. The right weight is coming in front, the left is going to the side, and I'm going to lift to shoulder height and down. And we're going to just swivel back and forth. So this is called an L lift, where we're lifting one weight to the front, one weight to the side. If it's a little bit confusing, just do both weights forward and then both weights to the side. Life is confusing enough without exercise becoming confusing, in my opinion. So don't worry about it. Yeah, beautiful work, so good. My chest, my crown, my sacrum, they all in one line. So if you notice that you're leaning forward, if you notice that you're raising your shoulders up towards your ears and straightening to lift the weights, lose the weights and do this without them. So you want to keep the shoulders down from the ears. Yeah, breathing through. So good. 2 counts, we're going to bring the weights down. I'm going to bring my left weight at 90 degrees. Elbow's going to come into my waist as I raise the right up and over. In 2 and 1. So dropping the weights down. Left is coming, pinching in. I'm going to just move this so that I can get in the position. So the left is pinching into my side. I'm going to open up the right as I take the right up and over and then pull it down into my waist. Up and over, pulling it into my waist. You might want to widen the knees here. That's going to make it a little bit more stable. Yeah. So I'm reaching up and over, twisting slightly. That left elbow is going to create a beautiful kickstand. So hopefully it can help you come back up to standing, really squeezing the elbow of the right in towards my side every time I come up. Let's do 4. Staying strong. 3. Up and over, pinching it in. 2. Last one, unravel. Taking both weights into the left hand. Right is going to come to the waist. I'm going to lower, lift up. Lower down, lift up. My hips and my lower body are staying stable. So I'm twisting from the obliques, from the core. So you should feel the right side really stretching open and then drawing together as you lift high. Raise and squeeze, lower down. Let's do 4. Lower down. 3. Lower down. 1. Actually, I forgot 2. Let's do 1 more. Bringing the weights up, keeping them together. We're just going to twist side to side. So pinching those heels, pinching those bum cheeks together. It's a very, very small swivel. My hip points are still facing forward. So the twist is coming from the obliques. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, meeting in the center, widening those weights, dropping them down by your side. The right is in front of the thigh, left is to the side, lift and lower. Swivel, lift and lower. So one weight comes forward as one weight goes to the side. They're just coming to shoulder height. So every time you lift, try to bring your shoulders down from your ears. So good, so good. Breathing through it. 4, 3, 2, Last one, bring the weights down. The right arm's going to kickstand. The left is going out to the side as we reach over, elbow to waist. Reaching over, elbow to waist. Every time my elbow of my left comes in towards my waist, I'm pinching it in towards the side. So I'm really squeezing it down. Yeah. My hips are staying stable. To keep them stable, I'm squeezing those bum cheeks. Yeah. So notice if you're swiveling to the side to make this easier for yourself. You might want to not twist towards the side so much. 2. Last one, take both weights into that right hand this time. Left to your waist. Lower, lift high. Lower, lift high. This time we're using our left obliques. We're squeezing them to bring us up. So instead of trying to raise the shoulders, see if you can really bring yourself upright with your left obliques by shortening them. Squeeze. Let's do 4, 3, last 2. Come on, you can do it. 2. Last one, bringing those weights up through center, bringing them together. We're going to twist side to side. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see it's the smallest turn. I'm not forward, I'm not back. My glutes are pinched together as if I'm holding something between them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, meeting in the center. Awesome work. Popping those weights off to the side. Gonna bring your soles of your feet forward. Come down all the way onto your back. So good. Send the legs long on the floor. Just draw that left knee up into your chest. Sending the toes of the right long and low. Beautiful work, so good. Such a good effort today. Gonna plant that right foot on the ground as you bring the left foot to the knee. Just opening out the knee of the left. Opening out the hips. Awesome, reaching those hands through, clasping the back of the right and just holding that in. Pressing the left knee away from you. Deep breaths. Gently letting go of that hamstring, planting the right foot down. Sending the left foot long as you hug that right knee into your chest. Big, gentle breaths. Gonna bring the left foot to plant down. Sending the right foot on top of the left, just opening out the right knee. You can place your hand on it just for that extra little bit of support. Releasing, sending your hands through, clasping the back of the hamstring. I don't think you even need to pull the leg in at this point because the stretch is quite juicy. Unless you're super stretchy, feel free. So good. Gently releasing, planting both feet down. We're going to rock and roll up to seated. I'm going to take my feet behind me. We're just going to come onto our belly for a second. Leave the elbows on the floor. We're just going to plant the tops of the feet into the ground, lifting up through the chest. So just stretching the core that we've worked all class today. Yeah. We often lean forward and we're crunching our core in to strengthen it, but the core the core reaches all the way round our back. First tongue tie of the class today. Release, just gently rock the hips side to side, releasing the glutes, releasing the hips. You can come down with elbows wide, forehead on the ground for a second, just releasing the core. Allowing your hips to rock and roll. Beautiful work, so good. Wherever you are, we're going to reach the hips back towards the feet. So you might want to walk the knees in. Coming down into child's pose, stretching the arms forward, bringing the lat muscles into it, stretching them forward. Reaching the glutes towards the back of the room as you stretch your fingertips and crown forward. Deep, deep breaths. Gently walking those fingertips back towards the knees. I'm going to stay on my knees. Just bringing the fingertips wide as you can out to your side. Stretching the fingers away, stretching the chest, tilting the chin up towards the sky as you bring your fingertips up. Stretching for the heavens. Big breath in, and then as you clasp your hands and exhale, bring your hands down through heart center. Beautiful work today, my loves. I'll see you in your next class.